Yes. Gang. Looking at the price of Bitcoin. Stage 2 breakout continues. Everybody lost faith. Oh man, I should have trimmed it. You should now ask for forgiveness from Bitcoin for being a little bitch when you should have had courage. Now's the time to settle that trait in yourself. That was your breakout. This is not stocks. Even in a stock, that's pretty tight. We're playing for this one, man. We're trying to get rich. It's not day trading. You get what I'm saying? We're trying to get rich. Maybe you're trying to do something else. Oh, I just want to make a couple dollars. Bullshit. Take that somewhere else. I was doing some audio recordings this morning. I put it on Spotify where I'm reading from the You Don't Have to Die Broke from the beginning. Where this idea of the money flow, this is the money flow right here, what you're seeing on Bitcoin. I mean, we call the very bottom. That's your anchor point right there. That was your anchor day. Drew a line out. That's been support. It's held this whole time. This breakout here, dude, you know how many people DM me and said, Gerald, it might not make it through it. It could just be short covering and it might come down. Do you remember yourself, sir? I had a couple people do that. You know what I told them? Send me my fucking book back. Please. Send me the book back. You've lost faith. How are you going to do it without faith? Investing takes courage. Courage is the opposite of fear, right? It doesn't mean you're not afraid. You just take the different decision. In the beginning of the book, You Don't Have to Die Broke, it's called the introduction. I'm sure most of you guys know that. That's what a beginning of a book is called. But I say in there, you need to learn to act and to think and to manage your money the way the wealthy have for thousands of years. This game hasn't changed, man. It's the same thing. Sometimes people say, well, man, I've been sacrificing. I'm like, what do you mean? You like whipping yourself or something? They said, no. I'm just keeping my money. I was like, keeping your own money is a sacrifice? That's weird. That's not a sacrifice, dude. Sacrifice is like fighting in Fallujah, storming the beaches of Normandy. That's a sacrifice. Being a freaking paramedic, not getting paid that much. You're probably sacrificing some shit. Keeping your own money and investing it is a fucking divine right that was given to you by the universe. You get to choose that, man. It's not a sacrifice. It's a game you play. You think it's a sacrifice to buy real estate? It ain't a sacrifice. It's a fucking choice. I step in there and decide to do that. I put myself on the line. I take my money, my time, my talent, my treasure, and I save it up for the intent, the very fucking purpose of waking up tomorrow to go buy something. And then I go look. And then once I have it, I now have to manage it. Same with stocks. Same with Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes back to 100, 200, 300,000, you're going to have a lot of people be like, oh man, I wish I'd have kept my Bitcoin. I know. But you were weak and you didn't. And that's going to happen in every cycle of every business, of everything that you have. People blow out. People get leveraged. Now, I'm not talking about strategies where you get out. That's not what I'm talking about. And you know that. It's not what I'm talking about. Most of the people that I've talked to about Bitcoin, you don't even have enough Bitcoin that this even fucking matters. Let it come down. You need it to come down. You ain't got none. The best thing that could have happened to you is this. Look, it went to 28. How many times does God have to come knock on the door for you? Like, how many times in your life does these opportunities need to come and you decide, I'm going to have a little courage. Look. What if you'd have done that on these low days on support? I know some of you did. I talked to you. You're in my group. That's why I love you. Your other friends ain't thinking like this. You know what happens if that goes to 57? It could go to 57 in a month. That's a double. That's a double. That's a 100%. That's 1 million into 2 million. That's 100,000 into 200,000, right? But it might go down. Good. That makes it easier to double. Huh. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm talking to a friend this morning. He says the same thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm not very happy about this breakout. I was kind of hoping it'd go lower. Different kind of courage than most people, right? See, when people have that kind, they're the ones that get to ride it up and make all the money. And they're mad that they only made 200,000. Fuck. Could have made 1 million. Fuck. Could have made 1 million. You ever met a guy that's mad that he only made $250,000? You've been hanging around the wrong people. Dude, I got friends that get mad they only made 100. Fuck. They misplayed it. He only made 100. Maybe I only sell this house for 180, man. It's a double. I'm trying to get 210. If I sell it for 180, I'm going to be mad. And I get the whole 180. So you're going to see a guy that gets almost $200,000 in a single day, and he's a little upset about it. I only paid 49. Now I'm selling it for 210. If I don't get 210, I'm going to be mad. So probably largest single payday in a single day, and I'd be kind of disappointed. Why? You can't have those days if you fear, the middle, right? So a lot of people got depressed when it hit here and then turned back down. Oh, shit. You holding your BTC forever? I don't think you can talk in terms of forever. What if mama needs a liver transplant and all you got is Bitcoin? Are you going to be like, sorry, mama, I can't sell my Bitcoin? I would, but I don't think you would, sir. I think you'd do anything for your mom. I bet there's a list of 12 people you'd sell your Bitcoin for. I bet that I could name 12 people, given a chance, you'd give your Bitcoin up in exchange for their life. And the guy goes, whoa. Oh, I thought we were saying forever. When you say it with such conviction, I just got to make sure we're on the same conviction level. You might not be on that level. Does the king give up the kingdom for one of the members? Dusty said more than 12. See? So there's different people with different conviction levels. Some people are going to the pros. There's no other option. Meaning this is going to be part of what they do, and this is what they do like a business, man. Let's look at rant. A lot of people didn't like rant. They didn't want to keep adding. I don't want to keep adding. It just keeps going down. Okay. You do that. And you look back and you think now, man, look at these stage ones. They were all losers. Look at all these loser stage ones. Now where are we at? Depending on where we started, right? We'll see. Not a bad day for it, though. It's up 25%. I'll take it. And you say, yeah, but, Gerald, right in here, my girlfriend would have made fun of me. People are like, why would you hold that strong? I'd feel real down morality-wise. I'd feel bad about myself. I'd be like, oh man, knew you shouldn't have listened to that guy. Feel all bad. You don't see it as opportunity, right? Not a bad move though, right? We'll see if it keeps going. It's a good company though. It's way undervalued. Let's check out SRPT. This one's breaking out. Now we've been in this one for a minute, right? Started playing. So now what? We're in an up move. Do we sell it? I had people asking me, are we taking some off? Just send the book back, sir. No, we're not taking any off. Still room. Did that hit? No, man. You got to give this a move. You got to give it a minute. Maybe we'll call this a gray area. I had people trying to get out. They're fearful. I'm kind of hoping this goes to about 100. We are trying to get rich, right? Some people are just trying to pick up pennies. They're just trying not to lose. Oh, it might not go to 98, so I don't want to have it up there. I'm going to take it over here. But what if it goes to 98? Where's Ethereum? Well, that one had some people scared, huh? Oh, my, my. Oh, my, my. Chris Johnson made some money in this one. I mean, look at this support, dude. There's your breakout, right? There's that first target if you're swing trading. And look, RSI is right on time. I'd let it run. I'm trying to go to here. That's what people miss. They go, yeah, but the art. Yeah, I know, but it's probably going here. This is where we're going to get. See, it's a lot easier to get rich up here than down here. If you're going to do dumb shit, I'd rather you err on the side of just letting the trade run than to cut it short. Like these ones you just let run, that run and run and run and run and run, they add a lot of money to your account. Like, don't overthink it. Don't fuck it up. What about this says sell? Yeah, I get it. RSI is extreme. I get it. It's coming into the thing. But do you see any kind of slowdown? Look at this over here. Take a second. Listen, what I'm about to show you, you owe me a Christmas present. Look at this. Look at that top, man. It started right here. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. On this day right here, this price became extreme. And look, it had been. That was a big fucking run, right? You see that run? What I don't want you thinking is, oh man, I got to get the money. No, man. We want all the money. We want as much as possible. This is a pattern. Look at it. The box. See it form? The boxes, man. This is a sacred thing. This right here, when you can see these, does that look like this? Hells no. You get what I'm saying? Even this one. Look, put in a box. You started to get that roll effect, right? You can see it. You ain't seeing none of that right now. What do you do here? You just let it ride. It's going to take days. It's going to give you a heads up, man. Look over here. Gave you a heads up, right? What do you mean? Started going, stopped. Put in some sideways action, started to build a box, Even on the way down, started to build a box, right? Started to build the box. Look, there's the box. And I had a guy say to me, I can't see the boxes. Well, then you can't fucking trade. We don't even have to call it the money flow, man. We could get rid of the moving average. We take all that shit off. We don't need any of that. We just need boxes. If we're being real, let's look at space, man. It's not just Bitcoin. You see any boxes? I do. So let's see. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Okay. So we put in a top, right? And then what? It just starts building out the box, man. And then before going down. So what is this telling us? Shit, time to if you're short-term trading it, that's where you want to start taking it off. If it's a stock, go look. What is true value? If true value is in this same range and it's topping out, it's creating a box. Well, if you're trying to harvest, to roll money forward, that's where you're getting it. Don't be the guy doing this. This is the one you're buying. So look, you're trying to catch the downs that put in a box. See the box? Now here's the problem. It's going to take you a while to see box. Well, come on, man. Do you see the box here? God damn. I mean, how much clearer can it be? Is it breaking out of the box? It's breaking out of the box. So what's the pattern? Sideways, up, sideways, down, sideways. And the boxes, nobody ever told you this, right? There's the boxes. Anybody ever tell you this? Nobody, man. You ain't got no friends that know anything about this. If they did, they got it from me. Let's see. So what do we see? We see the boxes. Right? Now, remember, helping us identify the boxes is this green line, right? Becomes part of the pattern. Right? There's a box, very clearly, and now it's breaking. Right? So if we pull up the pattern, there it is, right? Should teach college courses. Come on, man. So where do you think this is going? 47. So if you're trading, you're snagging. So let's look at Uber right now. What are we thinking about Uber? All right. If we look, technically, maybe not a box. We're calling it in here. That's our 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's above the 5-day. So this one's moving fast. There's your bottom. We assume that's the bottom. So we're drawing support, right? First overhead resistance is what? $52. That's $8 from here, man. So as a swing trader, that's an $8 move. What stage is this? Stage 1. That's stage 1 right there. Buy right there. Perfect. I texted a little while ago to my group. Absolute fucking flawless execution. Bam. Stage 1. Now there's about 500 people that got that, and maybe fucking 20 of them intellectually understood what the fuck I just said. That right there would have been your day. Right there. There. That's a fucking perfect trade. Now people are going to argue with me and go, well, I bought it right here. All right. You got lucky. You didn't confirm. I'm not against that. Buy some shit. That's not what I'm doing. I'm executing based on a predetermined thing. I want to know this is the bottom, or at least have some different. Now, if this is a buy and hold and I'm getting the RSI and it's dropped that far, fuck it. Yeah, buy some. But if I'm swing trading, I'm trying to execute perfectly. Now, remember when I first put the money flow together, or when it was first given to me by whoever does things that runs the world, that put the shit in my head. He who is unnamed, I had to pay $19.95 per transaction. So I didn't want to buy and then next day down, buy, next day down, next day down, next day down when I'm swing trading. I wanted to buy what I thought was the box. So I needed a bottom and I needed 4 days and I needed price above the 5 day. That's my signal. That's it. So as I watch price, and I'd say, look, when these days happen, it's almost always the bottom. It doesn't have to be the exact fucking bottom. Look, right there. We can go through them. Right, here's another one. Now, I don't know that I'm buying these. I got to see the rest of the chart. But you get what I'm saying. I am definitely buying into these big ones if the stock is undervalued. Right? We know it can go here. It's already been there a bunch of times. And if I go look at True Value and I put in Uber, right? I'm doing the dirty. I go do other research. We can only talk about so much on here. And I go look, and they say 68. I was like, wow, okay. Shit, well, let's say they're wrong by $8. They're dumb. It's going to 60. Fuck them. Is that still a lot of money for me? You bet. And when we get to 60, maybe I just take half off, and we let the rest ride to where these guys said. And if it doesn't hit there and pulls back again, what do? Wait for the stage one, start loading it up again. We could play this game forever. Right? Now let's shrink your world some. We don't need that many damn stocks, man. Sometimes it's, if a guy plays with me, understand, dude, I play this every day for 20 years. Every day. So think of 20 years of putting money in and you're playing it. I'm going to have more stocks than you. I'm going to be holding a larger portfolio than you that's not going to stress me out. You get what I'm saying? Like I fully anticipate some of my core shit going really deep into the fucking hole at times. Like if you hold bonds, if you're playing in the world of bonds, guess what? When the Federal Reserve starts to do shit, bonds are going to go one direction or the other, right? Well, I want to keep some exposure to that. Okay, well, can you emotionally handle that? When you get this, are you going to be all right? You going to be okay, big boy? Huh? You going to make it? Or do we got to intervene? Like you're going to hit your girlfriend at dinner. Like, I'm pissed about bonds, and you just smack. Like, is that going to fuck you up? So look, as you look at this, you can see the moving average. They're not crossed. Until they cross, nothing changes about this. Everything just stays down, man. Right? We know we're not getting any moves until everything comes together. Things got to come together, man. So just big picture looking at this, when it's this spread apart, there's no urgency. You hear me talk about that. It ain't going to run up and just take off. It can V bottom. You may have that. Wafer tried it. Or, was it? Yeah, let's see. It tried it. We hadn't had a V bottom in a minute. So look. You say, what do you mean? I mean, I don't get 4. I don't get 4. This is when the guy, look. Well, there's your 4 right there. And if we look left, had it ever been here before? Yeah, that's where it bounced last time, right? Went up. So, could it bounce here this time? Well, we're on the R side, check. We had a big stage 4 decline, check. We're starting to build the stage 1, check. What is the stock worth? I'm not in this one. I'm just showing you how I'd be looking at it. 335. Man, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We don't need 335. We just need 330. Ha. See how the money flow tends to come in a little earlier than the analysts. Might not need them. I don't know. You know it's a good company or not. You don't need to be a fucking genius to walk in and look and go, this looks like a very profitable business. Like, you don't have to be a genius to think Amazon's making a lot of money. I don't need to read a bunch of fucking cash flow statements to know that. Right? I mean, I just kind of assume. Now, I'm not opting out of that. I'm just saying you could outsource a lot of that and stick to the technicals, right? But you got to have a plan for the downside. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's a lot of nice ones, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. We already saw space. Where's Lyft? There's so many, man. So little money, so many deals. So let me tell you my highest conviction right now. AG&C. You're getting a deal on this one. Let's put it in. Yeah, 11%. These don't move that much. These don't move that much. This pays you passive. Okay? Go get, let's see, how much is the monthly payment on this? Let's go get you $16,000 worth, AG&C. And then forget about it. Just go broke. Buy it. Move on. That'd be 12 cents. So you get $120 a month. Bam. And forget about it. Just move on, man. Move the fuck on. Nothing to see here. Let that shit just compound every month. At the end of the year, you'd be, especially if you're buying in these zones, plus you're adding to it. By the time you get back to 18, you're probably sitting on like 25. Pull it out and buy a house. Let's see. Guys are always talking to me about that. Go buy a mortgage REIT. If you can't emotionally handle this shit, you can't own a house, man. Go put 16 grand in here. Collect that monthly. Do you ever buy international stocks? There's no, why? I'm in yen. There ain't no reason to though, bro. What's wrong with America? Why you hate America, man? Why you hating on America? Oh. He says, I love AG&C. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to get to 30K in that one. Or 2,000 shares, I mean. Why you hate America, sir? Let's look at coin. Ooh, nice move in coin. I'm going to assume riot's on the way up too. Not as big as I would have thought. Yeah, APTO's on the move. Sweet baby raise. Sweet baby raise. We got a breakout in APTO. Baba. Why are you guys so anti-American, man? Best way to get dividends, sir. AG&C. I just told you. That's a mortgage REIT. And plus you're going to learn about what a mortgage is. So here's what a mortgage is. I'm reading from my new book. If you're not lazy, hit my bio link. And I'm reading from my first book. And I'm not going to do these every day. At a certain time, I'm just going to be doing them as I go forward. I'm going to read you the book, and I'm going to add some of my commentary as we go through it. Chapter 11 is how to profit from commercial real estate without doing the physical work. Let's see. A real estate investment trust, or REIT for short, is the easy way to profit from commercial rental real estate. Under the U.S. federal income tax law, REITs are required to distribute 90% of their taxable income in the hands to investors. A REIT is a company that owns and in most cases operates income-producing real estate. The REITs can own many types of commercial real estate ranging from office, apartment buildings, warehouses, hospitals, shopping centers, hotels, even timberland. Some REITs are also engaged in financing real estate. That's what this is. This is a mortgage-backed security, baby. The shit that took down the fucking world in 2008, MBSs. So all these problems I've been having trying to get financed on this new property I'm buying, guess why? Because they want to package that shit and sell it. These guys come along and they buy 1,000 of those notes. They go buy 1,000 of them. Right? And then they go borrow money from the Federal Reserve at 1%, 2%, not this stock, but the AG&C. They borrow at 1%, 2%, right? And they go they fucking buy your loan and then you pay them. And they spread that money out. And as an investor, you get a little cut. APTO on the breakout. Yeah, you should at least get a You should at least go get enough that you're getting $100 a month, man, minimum. You got to go get $100 a month from a mortgage REIT. Just let it be. ET's another one, similar thing. This is a company that all I do is own it. And when it does stage ones like it's doing now, if it's undervalued, I'm looking to buy a little bit. So let's go see. I'm going to do this the rest of my life. I got about 50 grand in this sector. Damn. They got, look, 55% upside. Now remember, I got 50 G's in this, man. Not in just this one. This one, MLPX. That's another one. These guys pay what? 7, 8% MLPX. Same chart, right? ETRN. Same chart. That one's breaking out, man. So these all pay big fat dividends. Go get you about 50 in these. They'll throw you off a couple $100 a month. So what if we got, 8,000 in this one? So let's see what that dividend would be. ET. And then once you get it, don't worry about it. Leave it be. Go get more money doing something else. Be 15. So every time they throw a dividend, you get $155 or $155. You say, well, that ain't enough. Good. Go get another 8,000. Now you got 310. You say, that ain't enough. Good. Go get another 8. Now you got 450. You need 450? I'll take 450 next month. Go get 10 things that give you 450. What do you got? 4,450. Do you need $4,450 next month? Probably so. What if you don't need it and you invest the whole 4,450 in this? Now you got another 75 next month, right? You see how this begins to multiply, man? You just got to get it going. Yeah, everybody knows about SPG. Don't come in here trying to be a smart ass. Like he knows something we don't know. Simon Property Group has a real diamond in the rough. Nobody knew about that one, sir, till you showed up. Let's see, SPG. Thanks for bringing us your big pick with 5% upside. That's going to change some lives here soon. Why don't you does somebody want to put in Bank of America CD? Why don't we just do Bank of America CD, sir? Thanks for the big tip. Simon Group. It's already gone over fucking priced. We could probably go ahead and add O to that, sir. Let's put O in there. That's probably a real bargain right now. Let's see. Nope. 8% upside. So do we want to lock our money up in that? No, probably not. I wasn't even happy about AG&C's 10%. I'd rather see something a little bigger. If it's bigger, there's going to be problems, right? So let's see. What about ET? ET. How much does ET have? 55%. 55%. Or 51, excuse me. He said, tell him to go get in Ethereum. We got to spread out our bets, sir. Can't just have all your money in Ethereum. You look weird to me when you do that. Unless you're young, ain't got no kids. I guess you could go all in on it. Fuck it, go all in on it. Go borrow against it and buy this. Go put 100,000 in Bitcoin and then borrow against it to buy this and let the dividend from this pay back the loan on the Bitcoin. Like, let's really push our leverage. Why are you bullshitting? If you really believe in Ethereum, man, do it. Fuck, man. Go max that shit out. Go in there and say, hey, how much of a loan can I get? Let's see, AI. That's how you become Jeff Bezos. I can't do that, but you could. Yeah, this AI is going to bust out like ramp, man. It's just a matter of time. Let's look. 100. This has got to be off, right? 100. So that's way up there. It's just a matter of time, man. Come on, man. Peloton? Are you fucking kidding me? Stop the class for fucking Peloton. Didn't we already do Peloton? We've already downsized this to a core position because there's not much upside, man. 11%. That's just not enough for me to keep money in. I'm going to hold my Peloton stock, but I'm not adding to it. It's just not worth adding. All right, we're going to look at Dare. Even though you're a girl, if this stock sucks, we're all going to, as a community, not like you. All right, I got to apologize. Strong buy, 280. See, sir, you brought us that shit with 5%. She brought us something that says 287%. You better go talk to yourself. Let's see. Dare. Oh, shit. And this shit's breaking out, too? Come on, man. This lady just pops in, drops the stock, breaking out, 300% upside. You guys are giving me shit with 4% upside. Thank you, ma'am. And it's a penny stock. You know I like that. I like the pennies. Oh, you guys are scared of them. Oh, they're going down. Good. I need 10,000 shares, dude. Stop being a little bitch. Let's see. I like this, man. And it's breaking out. Not a woman. Call me Joey. Looks like a picture of a girl, man. I thought you were a girl named Joey. Damn, you done fucked it all up now, dude. You done fucked it up. You couldn't let women just have that one? You couldn't just take one for the team and let the ladies have that? Sorry, ladies. Once again, it was a man who brought the winning pick today. They don't even own Bitcoin, so what do you expect? That's wrong. Oh, come on, man. Editor, edit. I got to get a thing where I raise my hand and they know to edit. This one looks good, man. We have to dig into this. I wonder if I thought, what is this? Based on 3 Dare Bioscience. Make sure this ain't some weird perverted shit. Let's see. Well, these guys are on a roll right now. Their sector anyway. Man. You know what I don't like about this, though? Why they gotta do that little thing over the E? See that? Dare Bioscience is, I bet that's how they say it too. Dare or some shit. Instead of Dare. D-A-R-E. It's Dare. Is it Dare? How do you say it, man? All right. Their price target is crazy. So all we need where it's been before. All right, man. There you go. Everybody go buy at least 100 shares. Don't be cheap either, man. That's $163. You got $163. Don't be a little bitch. Buy 10 shares. It ain't costing you no money. We'll turn your $16 into $22 live on Instagram. So I'm going to buy it right now while we're all here. If this goes to 0, you guys write this dude's number down here. Call me Joey. We'll go over there and beat the fuck out of this guy. Let's see. We'll find you, sir. We know where you live. Let's see. So I'm going to sell all my Uber and buy Dare. I'm kidding on that. Please don't do that. That would be very dumb. It is a good exercise, though. Hold on. I'm actually buying some Uber as we speak. I'm trying to drip into it all day. Hold on. There we go. More Uber bought. Let's see if we can't push this stock up, though. We'll sell it at 220. And then if this doesn't work, we're going to go to that dude's house. Let's see. All right, I moved all of my retirement into dairy. It does have a good money flow pattern. So one of the things I look at it on the for real, is it tracking previous highs and lows just as a general rule. So let's back this chart up a little bit. Like, I don't even know this company. So I went and looked at the rate, just before I even go any further, is this company legitimately a business? And so if you go to fucking Tip Ranks and there's 5 analysts covering it and they have so we know it's a legit company at that point, right? And I'll come over here and this is what I do, man. I'll print this off. If I'm really froggy, if I'm sitting alone, crying, drinking wine by myself in a bad mood, I'll print it off. And then I start looking, does it respect the RSIs? Are these lows the lows? And I just start playing with the chart, man. I think, man, I wish I had friends that I could do this with. And I show the things, right? Oh, yeah, it's like dare keep kids off drugs. And I okay, does it respect the RSI? Yes, it does. Does it respect previous high? Yes, it does. So technically, I like the chart. Technically. And if I just look, can I see boxes? That was kind of a pop. But I see all these sideways movements, right? That one was easy to spot, so it's right there. They're not perfect, right? So I'm just dissecting it, man. It's one of the things I'll sit and do. So as I go through it, where am I catching it? Am I catching it on the right side of the money flow, which is sideways up, sideways down, sideways? Yeah, I think that's that right there. And now what do we have? The breakout, which is what? Over here, right? So now we got to play. Now we got to decide where we're going to put our stop. Are we going to use stops? And I'd say, let's be careful. We don't know the company. Put a stop on half of it, about right here, about $1.40. If this fucker hits a 140, I want to sell half my shares. So I bought 100 shares. If I bought 100 for what? 162. I'm all in at $162. I'm going to put a stop on half the position at 140, at which we'll reassess this situation, okay? We'll give it a full day to be fucked up and down there before I make it a rash decision. Because it may fall right into here's zone and we can do this again and then wait for it to set up and start it back, okay? But I also don't want to ride a fucking total collapse. So that's how I could do it. And now we could go look over here. What do they say it's worth? $6. Means we could play this game for a while. This could take years. This could take 2 years to happen. You know that, right? Or it's been known to do it immediately. And when it does it immediately, what do? We start selling into it. So we're planning all of this right now. Where am I planning to sell? Right here. Shit. So when I wake up in the morning, if it's right there, guess what I'm doing? I'm selling. I'm telling you right now, that's what we're doing, man. Like, you're planning this out. And if I wake up and it's over here, then I'm getting out a half of it. So ultimately, I'm looking to be out a half or be out a half. If I'm out a half up here and wants to just keep going, good, let it go. You say, oh, I should have held more. No, you shouldn't. You should go find 10 fucking more of these, man. How many of these you want to play? 10, 20, 30, 40? How many can you handle? How many till you're like, oh, I'm so stressed out. It's so many. It's tough. I'm stressed out. I got to look at 8 things on a screen. It really stresses me out, Gerald. So we've been playing that game. It's so stressful. We're doing it with right now, right? How long does this take me to manage this trade? I log in this morning. I come over here. I say, where's my target? Previous high. Did we hit it? Yes. Can I trim this right now to add to Uber? You just witnessed portfolio management. See, if you were sitting with me and it was just me and you one-on-one, we'd have just got down and dirty on that right there. Where are we going to roll this, man? We're not getting out of the trade. It's going up. We need to get paid for the trade. I want you to pay yourself because you bought it right here like you were supposed to. You bought the stage 2 breakout like you were supposed to. Now let it go. Take your money and put it into something else. That looks more like what? Over here. Notice how these look fucked up and these look like paydays? Fucked up, payday, right? Just as a general rule of philosophy. So if you were sitting down next to me and we're both on our laptops and I'm showing you this stuff, right? We're drinking a beer. And I said, I'm going to drink beer, and for 6 hours, I'm going to show you everything I know about trading. How I would handle this situation. That would be fun, right? You probably can't drink beer for 6 hours, though. I'd lose most of you long before we got to the finish line. You'd be drunk and passed out. And then I'd be like, we haven't even gotten to pivot points yet. Did we even get to pivot points? And you already can't drink anymore. So we're assuming this is a pivot point, man. What? But it's a little early, right? It's not a 70 RSI. You guys can't drink fucking 15, 20, 25 Coors. You'd be dead. All you dudes on here, oh, we bullshit. You'd be drowned, drunk, laying on the floor. Let's see. So we ain't even started smoking. You're already out. How are we going to get to pivot points? So we ain't even hit the RSI extreme, right? Like we're not even there. But we're hitting the first target, which is what? Previous high. So in UTSL, if you're playing this as I would, where I want to buy in, buy in, buy in, buy in. Now I want to start the what? The unload. This was, you don't have to. But if you're looking for money, if you think the market's going to keep going, that's what this is for. But this could keep running. But at some point, you got to pay yourself. And you want to pay yourself into strength, right? TMF. He says, I drink 14 IPAs a day. That is not something to be proud of, sir. You probably get me if we drink IPA. I can't drink 14 of those, man. I would fucking die. That's funny. We got to make beer you fat. Beer make you fat. See, bro, you can't even train with me. We can't even do I'm fixing to do a small get together. I got a couple of these coming. We're going to do them at bars. I got a friend that owns a bar in New Orleans. We're going to do these for like 6 to 8 people. We'll bring laptops. You got to bring a laptop. Unless you're trading on your phone, I guess you could bring your phone. Bring glasses if you do. It's going to be hard for old people to see. But what do we see happening here on bonds? Bonds are going down, right? We already started downsizing it, remember? And here and here. So we're already we're expecting this. This is fully expected. When this crosses over, I'll probably downsize it a little bit more. But this is what we're expecting. This is stage 1. Stage 2 ran up. Now we went sideways. Now we're coming down. Where's it probably going to come to? Probably right around in there. That's what we expect. And it can go where it wants to go. You can do one where it wants. Come to London. Man, it's fucking depressing in London, dude. All it does is rain. Nobody wants to go to London. My man said every day is abs day for GP. Yeah, Trapper's event was at a bar. I'm still not sure what that event was about. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Can you check out Solo? Yes, sir. Let's look at Solo. I'm in this with you, son. And it hurts. I like it. You remember when Tesla was real high and then Tesla came down real low? People got scared to buy Tesla, and then it went up, and then Tesla came down, and everybody was scared to buy Tesla. Do you think it could go to $9? It's a stage 1 buy right now. A lot of people get sad. So these are our analysts. They got $7, $7, $12.50, and $9. All of them got a 100% upside or plus. Some people get very, very sad because they've owned it for so many months and it just hasn't done anything. And that makes me unhappy because I want to buy it and it goes up, it hits my target, gives me money, and I buy another and it goes up, it hits my target, and gives me money. And I'll just sit at home and collect money on my phone. I wish it worked like that. Yes, I am in VLDR. Looking to add to some of these. I added here a while back to a bunch of these, so I'm kind of rotating my money. Yeah, I'm in VLDR. These all have the same problem. All these stocks, you got to ask yourself, okay, these are penny stocks, man. These are not big cap. When risk comes off of these are just going to drift down. You know, let's look though. We're like below the IPO price. Look at this. I like it. I would just sit on it. You should buy a share. I'm going to buy a share right now while we're on the phone. While we're on the live. Let me buy a share. Hold on. Just buy one. It says I'm all in. You're not all in. Look, I got $68. I'm going to buy 8 shares. It's a stage 1. It's not going up, though. That's your dilemma. No, I'm not in BXRX. Yeah, they're underwater, man. You can't, if you're going to, you got to, this is where it's like, okay, if you go look, I have $2,000 in solo right now. I got $2,000 in solo. I've got $25,000 in Uber. What's the difference? Solo's a penny stock. Uber's a large cap. You know what I'm saying? So if you go look, I think I have almost 50,000 in Bitcoin. How much do you think I have in Sushi Swap? I got $600. You get what I'm saying? I got 50,000 in Bitcoin. I got like $600 in Sushi Swap. I think I had 12. I had 1,000, but it went down. Like I don't let those positions get that big. But I'll go huge on the big ones. You know, not huge, but you get what I'm saying. You got to keep it proportionate, right? So you want to make sure like that. So look at PLTR. I got money in PLTR. 250 shares. It's not that big a deal, man. I mean, it sucks, but it's, come on, what is it? That's $6-7 grand. What are we talking about? The best thing that happens to me on this is it comes back to 18, hangs out there for a while, and then goes back up, and I get a chance to bring that price point down a little bit. Just a little bit, man. You're just nibbling. You got time. What's the rush? What if it takes a year? Who cares? You know, but that's a different game on this one. Now, you could say, well, I could take my money out and go, yeah, you could do that. But if you're never playing this long game, you run the risk of never winning. I mean, there's a lot of people wanting Bitcoin to go up. They got $2,000 in Bitcoin. Okay, if it doubles, you got 4. What now? What the fuck good did that do? Nothing. You got $4,000. You're still broke, right? But if you had 40,000 in there and it doubles, 40 fucking thousand is a year's salary. Like you could pull that out, drop it in your checking account. Makes it a little easier to trade Ethereum going forward, right? So that's when your sizes are small and you're young, man, dude, you want that. Like I'm envious of you guys that are like, you're 23 and you own some grow and the shit went good. Go get fucking jobs and work and get money and put it in there and fucking double your account. Like, you take it back to the original price just from putting money in, so that when these do turn, you're going to make a shit ton. Instead of make $1,100. Oh, you made $1,200. Okay. You still broke. Right? Like, I mean, so if you're looking at a stock like DS, it's breaking out now. Why not get 20,000 in there? Why not 20? 20 grand in a $2 stock that goes to 380 that buys you a car. Right? But you can't do that if your sizes are tiny, and you're always going to have tiny sizes if you don't buy positions. Like, you're not going to get it because you moved in and out, making 100 to it. That's not how you're going to get it. You're going to get it because you put in bigger money into bigger positions. That's how you're going to get it, man. Over time, your trades will get bigger. Yeah, you're going to have, in the beginning, these small winners. But then as you move that money into another stage one, you're what? Putting in more and more. You're trying to make these things get bigger, man. Right? So when you come up here, we want at least, we want 1,000 shares coming up, don't we? So we can make $1,000. I mean, I don't know. You got to start somewhere. No, I'm not saying don't start. I'm saying stop spending your fucking money on bullshit and put the money in the game and play it like you actually want to win it. That's what I'm saying. God damn. You spend more money on girls than you do the fucking stock market. Most people give their more money away to car companies, credit cards, student loan. You'll give money to any fucking thing but this stock. You got about 50 things on your list that are before this. So let's don't act like we're pushing it or we're sacrificing or doing something real fucking hard. Like, some people got to get real with themselves. So you got 25 shares of a big fucking deal. Okay, it's down. Good. You need it down so you can go buy a shit ton, man. Go get 10,000 in here. Like, go do some shit, man. Go get it. Go flip something just to do that. And I'm not talking about just this. It could be real estate. It could be your business. Whatever it is, do it big enough where it makes a difference, man. A lot of times when I see people and they're down, I'm like, you just started, man. You've been in, 7 months? Who cares? We're doing this for 70 fucking years. Like, work these things, man. Build them up, man. And it's not a matter of one time getting one stock right. Stop chasing shit and build it out. Build a portfolio. Get positions in Bitcoin and oil and gold and REITs. Start collecting fucking dividends. So when you wake up, you got a dividend, right? Like, start going at that stuff big, man. That's my recommendation. Get 5 things that you're convicted on. Like, is Bitcoin, Exxon, Palantir, Zillow, and Uber. I don't know what it is. Make them a mix. One's a dividend, one's a growth play, one's a penny stock, one's a crypto, and go put it and get, and do big, get it in there, man. That's your goal. That's what you wake up for. The reason you're going to work is to get money in there. But that's only if you want to do it big. Not everybody wants to go big. Hey, man, you guys be good.